Welcome back. I would imagine that the reason you're watching this is that you are considering either now or sometime in the future selling or buying a business. Understanding the factors that determine the value of any business will pay tangible dividends whether you intend to sell or buy a business. If selling, such understanding will help one focus on ways to increase one's business's short and long-term profitability. This in turn will assist one's positioning one's business for sale to receive the highest price. Similarly, if considering the purchase of a business, such knowledge will ensure that the value of the business is truly understood, thereby affording one's best opportunity for a successful purchase price. So a good place to start might be to understand what a business valuation is. A business valuation is defined by Wiki as a process, a set of procedures used to estimate the economic value of an owner's interest in a business. Note that the definition includes some key words such as process, estimated, economic value, and owner's interest. So a meaningful evaluation therefore needs to be based on a set of procedures and through a valuation process that reflects the economic value of an owner's interest in that business. So a meaningful valuation is not derived at through simple multiples. Multiples almost never reflect the true value of a specific company, but rather reflect the median or average of a specific industry or distribution group as it's known in the statistics world. There is a pseudoscience, or an art if you would, that provides a foundation for skilled business analysis and appraisers to estimate what a business is worth. This is often viewed as a black box, resulting in a mythology kind of thing around the valuation of private businesses. So to help demystify the valuation process, I first want to identify a few myths about valuing private businesses so that you can avoid the pitfalls these myths may present. So, one, valuing a private business should only be done when the business is ready to be sold. Well, that truly is a myth. Knowing the value of one's business will assist one in determining the relationship between an owner's expected value of that business versus a market reality value, and affording one the ability to properly plan for growth and maximum value. If a business is to have a life beyond that of its current owner, then realistic knowledge of value and effective planning of ownership transition requires a regular valuation of one's business. Here's another one. Businesses in my industry always sell for X times annual revenues or X time earnings, so why should I pay someone to do a valuation of my business? The short answer to that is, as stated previously, these are simply erroneous numbers, reflective of industry or transaction medians without considering the subject company's specific performance, efficiency, and many other valuation factors. In previous episodes of the Pacific Video blog, Tim Quarles demystifies multiples, and I encourage you to watch it in order to learn more about these multiples. I'm sure most of you have heard something like this. Joe Doe with a similar business sold it for 3 times revenue or X times earnings just last year. So my business must be worth at least that much. Maybe yes, maybe no. What happened last year is not really relevant to what something is worth today. What one's business is worth today is largely dependent on various factors, including how much does the business generate today? How much cash can the business generate in the future? How predictable and sustainable are those cash flow earnings? And what is a buyer's required return on their investment in your business based on relevant risk and time factors? Additionally, there are many value drivers that one really needs to consider when valuing a business. The value of a business is really its fair market value. The International Business Brokers Association defines fair market value as that price paid for a business by a willing buyer to a willing seller when each is fully informed and neither is under pressure to act. The value of one's business, however, may or may not be reflective of that in a transacting price. So price and value are not necessarily congruent, since value is perceived and driven by assumptions and perception, while price is a reality, driven by the markets and compulsion. Though we often say that if a business is not making money, then what are we selling? It can also be stated that another myth could be that one's business's financials show it losing money, so it's really not worth much. Most private businesses appear to lose money. Appearances, however, are often misleading, and you may want to check out our Invest in Taxes video blog for some additional insight on this subject. See, unlike public companies, the separation between ownership and management does not really exist in private business, and so owners and/or their accountants may reflect various levels of discretion over how much money the enterprise is generating, since the more they show, the more taxes they will need to pay. So recasting or normalizing the financial statements to reflect the true earnings of the business is a critical activity to accurately reflect the value of a business for purchase or sale purposes. There are many value drivers that also one should consider beyond just the numbers when valuing a business for purchase or sale. In the final analysis, there are many important reasons that a business owner should know the value of his or her business long before a decision is made to sell it. By understanding the basics, one can successfully plan one's financial future by understanding the value of one's most important asset, one's business.